I'm Matt Elliot, and I am going to answer some questions that the internet has about roofing. So let's get started. First question, how do you replace a roof? Well, for most homeowners, you're going to have a shingled roof. We would start by getting a dump trailer on site. We would tear all the existing roofing material off, throw it into the dump trailer. We'd make sure to cover all the breakable items, move anything that's breakable to keep it out of the way, keep any damage from occurring to property. That gives us an opportunity to check out the decking, look at all the flashing, the felt, basically everything that encompasses the whole system as a whole to make sure that your roof is going to properly shed water. At that point, once everything's kind of set up and good to go, we would begin nailing shingles back. Typically we use a 6-nail system for a little better wind rating. There's an infinite amount of options, but pretty standard process would be to tear them off, examine everything, get it prepped and ready for the new shingles, nail them on, seal everything up, do a site walkthrough, make sure everything's good, and it's pretty much that simple. Sounds really easy. It's a lot of work, but it's a pretty straightforward process. Next question. What is a square in roofing? A square is basically a 10 by 10 area, so 100 square feet. Anytime someone says squares, if you have a 2,000 square foot house, it would technically be a 20 square house. So it's very simple. It's just an easy calculation. Next question. What roofing material is the most energy efficient? Well, as far as energy efficiency goes on roofing, I wouldn't say there is one material specifically that's going to give you a big bang for buck or a significant improvement. You're most likely going to want to make sure that your roof is properly ventilated. You're going to want to make sure that your windows are sealing properly, your windows are efficient, you have proper insulation in your attic. And when it comes to roof ventilation, one of the things that's often overlooked is the intake ventilation. You need to make sure that your roof can intake air from the bottom just as much as it can expel it at the top. So that would kind of be kind of a hard question to answer, but I wouldn't focus so much on the color of roof. I would get the color of roof that you like the most, because it's something you have to live with every day, and let us worry about how to ventilate it properly to make sure that your house is staying efficient. Next question. How roofing insurance claims work? Well, typically what we recommend doing is everybody, anytime they have any kind of storm or damage from the hip, they immediately want to call their insurance company. And although that's not necessarily a bad thing to do, we'd recommend letting a reputable roofer in your area, someone that you trust, that you can find locally, to come inspect everything first to make sure it's something that's even worth a claim. A lot of times the damage won't exceed deductible amounts. I personally like to sit down, if you have claim or policy information about deductibles and what type of policy you have, it really aids us in being able to help navigate to make sure that whether or not filing a claim, not filing a claim, paying it out of pocket, whatever it may be, is really going to be the best route to go. There are a lot of times we go to houses and claims aren't worth it, but at the same time, being professionals in this industry, we know what the insurance companies are looking for. So if we get on a roof and I can safely determine this is something, it's a good bet, go ahead and call your insurance company. This is something they need to cover. We can definitely make that happen. We can help meet with adjusters and basically just kind of hold your hand through the process to make sure nothing gets skipped, nothing gets missed, and all the paperwork's done properly. Basically just help you through the process. Where can I find a reputable roofing company? Well, I would say my first answer to that would probably be just a simple Google search, internet search, making sure somebody that is local to you, that has a showroom, that has an office, a storefront, you can come in, check out, meet people, shake hands, actually talk to people before you hire them. That's probably your safest bet. If all else fails, if you're in a neighborhood and you see around your city, you continually see signs for one specific roofer or contractor that's doing a lot of work, chances are they're probably fairly reputable. But always do your due diligence, talk to neighbors, do Google searches, and definitely hire someone that you can truly feel comfortable with working at your house. And that's it.